I received a question, and the question was, I am so indebted that my repayments are actually more, or the repayments I'm meant to make are actually more than the money I earn. So this person is probably earning, let's just say, about 100,000 shillings, and the debt they need to repay in terms of repayments per month is 150,000 shillings, as in they're drowning, like literally drowning in debt. What should they do? And here's my solution. I would still go back to the same process of list down all the people you owe. Half the time that you feel overwhelmed, it's because it's all up in the air. And when you have balls in the air, you kind of feel like there's so many, I don't know which one to catch first and how, and you get overwhelmed and then they all fall and crumble. So what you need to do is just take a piece of paper and a pen and write down number one to the last. From the minimum to the largest, irrespective of the interest rate. The only time interest rate will matter is if you have two loans that have the same amount. That's when you put the higher interest earning loan before the other. But other than that, just list from smallest to largest. That's all we care about. And then what I would say to you whose repayments are larger than your income is walk to a financial institution, especially if you have an income that is steady. Walk to a financial institution and ask them to consolidate the loan. And this is what would happen. They would hear about your loan from this person and the debt you have from here, there, and everywhere, and they can consolidate your loan, make it into one loan, help you repay all your debt, consolidate your loan, and you know what you can do? They can actually negotiate with you to have your loan period extended. So most of the debt that you would have is actually maybe 1 year. All right, so you've borrowed from a guy in your neighborhood, your friend. They're expecting to be paid within 6 months even. But if you can get a loan from an institution that gives you, say, 3 years to repay or 2 years to repay, then you would reduce the amount of stress. 2, you would reduce the amount of payment you actually have to make out in that month. And then you would have only one person that you're repaying, which makes it easier, and you can actually negotiate and agree what that payment is going to be. So I hope that's clear. You can actually go to an institution such as a bank or a microfinance institution, but banks would give you better rates, and extend the loan, consolidate all of it, make it longer, then your repayment amounts will be smaller and more manageable. And then you can now chip away at it. You absolutely must track your expenses though. You must know where are you spending your money and on what, and reduce your spending. The last thing I'd tell you is find an additional income stream. You might have a 9 to 5, but still find an additional income stream. Whether that means you going back home and making dawos at the end of the day and coming to sell them at the office, or chapatis for that matter, or getting an extra job. Perhaps you used to know how to play the guitar. Polish your skills and get a gig on Friday night and on Saturday night and get additional income is what I'm saying, so that you're able to bring in more income to pay off the debt faster. Because the quicker you repay, the lower the interest that you end up paying. I hope that makes sense, guys. Write to me some more and let me know what else you would like to know. This is Rina Hicks and you're in Money Wise, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth.